Hello from Missouri with another quick Barndominium update. It's a little bit chilly today. I'm gonna get the garage door shut here. There we go. So, we had a little problem figuring this out when this was all planned in the beginning. This wall inside the garage here was going to be insulated on the side here and then insulated up in the ceiling there. But as the project moved on, I ended up asking them to put the flooring up above what you would call the attic, I guess, which is not really an attic, but so once they put that flooring in, I thought to myself, why should we do all this insulating in the ceiling when it's going to be all kinds of wires and pipes up in there when we already have insulation in the upper part of the ceiling where where the steel building is up in there. So the solution I had asked the builder about was to extend this wall up above the next level all the way to the roof of the metal building. So this is what they did for me. We extended it all the way up to the top of the barn door. They put a door over in here. And now all we need to do is just insulate all of this. Since we already got insulation up in there, and we can avoid having to insulate all of that. So that was the reason for that. The other thing, I don't know if you remember when I was up in the upper level walking around a couple videos ago, the gas line was laying on the floor, and I asked them to move the gas line to, I guess, what you would call the front area between the two floors. And then I had the gas line over here, it used to be up like halfway through there, and it was like exposed on the other side. So if you ever drywalled, you would have the gas line right in the way. So I had them turn it before it comes in and come out over here, and then just kept the gas line down low on the garage side so it doesn't interfere with anything on the other side over there. So that was a big deal that got taken care of in one day. So I'll show you just a little bit more here. My wife had the good idea of putting these extra pieces in between the joists, or the studs, I mean. And this is going to be the kitchen area, so that'll be extra mounting area for kitchen cabinets. We've installed kitchen cabinets on our own a few times, and a lot of times it's hard to get the cabinet up in the air and holding it and hit one of these at the same time. Now you got plenty of area to mount them up there. Another little item over here. I don't know if you remember this front porch, and it's just a platform with a drop-off. And now it still drops off, but we got a set of stairs. Let me go shut this door and we'll go down that way. Yeah, we got stairs that matches the decking. These guys put these things in the same time they did the garage area I just showed you. It's got a crew of about 5 or 6 guys, and they just come in here and they just knock things out. It came out really nice. I'm assuming there's going to be railings on there eventually, but they just poured the cement footings for the post, so I'm sure they got everything braced right now, and they'll probably put the railings in once that's all completely cured. And then the other thing is, I asked my guy to come back that did the septic. The guy that did the septic also is the one that did all the foundation, all the flooring inside. So I asked him to come back and give us a patio. So tomorrow we will be getting a patio. Look at that. That's really nice. In case anybody's wondering, I believe he quoted me 5,000-ish. This is like 50 feet by, I don't know, 10 or 11, somewhere in there, maybe 12, I don't know. I wish I brought my tape measure. Let me go pace it off real quick. Maybe I can get an idea. Yeah, I'm guessing maybe 10 feet. But, 10, 11 feet probably. But the plan eventually is to bump it out this way just a little bit, because eventually we'd like to have a sidewalk going all the way up the side. And part of my thinking was, when we started moving, it would be nice to have a little platform right here to back a truck up. If the truck has an elevator lift on it, we could back right up to a slab, lower that elevator down, and walk stuff right in through the basement without having to deal with any of this gravel. Would make it for a much easier move, but we'll see. I don't know. So that pretty much is all the updates I have for today. So I'll probably give you an update after that concrete gets poured. Maybe catch them in the live event. But you'll see it recorded, because I'm not into the live streaming stuff yet. I don't have an audience. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Take care now.